Let's talk about vertical cable's patch cable options, starting with the standard non-booted version. This patch cable is available in both Cat5e and Cat6 unshielded specs. This is the most commonly used in applications where you're trying to keep the infrastructure costs low, or when you have a device that can't be used with a standard booted patch cable, such as this. So for example, security cameras commonly have a connector that is environmentally sealed. It locks together and has a gasket in it that will keep out water and dust. And it can't accept a booted patch cable. You have to have a bare mod plug on it. So where that's useful in a case like this is when you're trying to keep your full warranty on your cable system. So for example, a lot of people commonly run their premise cable from the rack to the device, and on the camera end, they'll put on a field terminatable RJ45 connector, which does functionally work. The problem with that is you don't get your cable system warranty with most manufacturers if you don't have a permanent link on both sides. To have your connection be considered a permanent link and certified as such, you have to have some sort of termination that's an IDC. So for example, keystone jack or 110 patch panel on both ends. So how you get your full warranty is you run it to your patch panel, punch it down, whether it's 110 or keystone. A lot of people are using keystone patch panels now. And then at the device side, you put another keystone and put it in a biscuit. So then to connect it to the camera, you can use patch cable like this, plug it into the keystone and the biscuit, and run this side into the camera and still be able to seal up the weatherproof boot and keep it sealed up. Next cable we have is the standard booted version. This is available again in Cat5e and Cat6 unshielded specs. This is just your daily patch cable for field or rack use. It's more durable at devices, especially like IP phones or workstations where it maybe gets strained, credit card terminals, things of that nature, where this won't wear out. Whereas if you used this in that setting, there's a hard point right there where the cable would start to wear out over time. So this is a great option when you need more durability and a more cleaner option. Next we have the Cat6a slim unshielded patch cable. This is by far the most popular option. And as you can see, compared to a regular patch cable, it is significantly thinner outside diameter. It also has a much tighter bend radius. It's very flexible and has this nice plastic boot on it. And people really like this. Now this is available in only the Cat6a version, unshielded. So you may be thinking, well, shoot, I don't do a lot of Cat6a. I'm normally doing Cat6, maybe Cat5e. I don't need this. What do I have as my option? Well, people still use this because the higher the cable spec, it's backwards compatible with the lower cable specs. So for example, this is overspec'd compared to Cat6 or Cat5e. So this is perfectly acceptable to use in a Cat6 or Cat5e environment that doesn't require shielding. The spec of your end-to-end cable system is dependent on the lowest spec. So for example, what you can't do is if you have Cat6a jacks and Cat6a cable, you can't use Cat5e patch cables because that one weakest link in the chain, being Cat5e, will make the entire cable system perform as Cat5e. Versus, let's see, you have Cat6, jacks, premise cable, jack on the wall side, then you use the Cat6a slim patch cables, that's perfectly fine because you're over-speccing. So you still have a Cat6 rated cable system. So this is by far the most popular patch cable just for how flexible it is, very clean in a rack, really nice to have in the workplace. Finally, we have the Cat6a shielded patch cable. This is the only shielded option in the lineup, It has a molded boot on the ends, and this is commonly found where you have high performance environments. So for example, live AV or any kind of audiovisual installation where you have very mission critical data transfer, where any disruption is going to cause a potential video or audio dropout. That's where you want to use your shielded cable systems. So this is an absolute must in most AV environments or in performance environments such as some data centers. So if you need shielded, you need to go with this. And again, this is Cat6a, so it's backwards compatible to Cat6 and Cat5e. So to recap, we have the shielded Cat6a, we have the unshielded Cat6a Slim, we have the Cat6 and Cat5e standard booted, and the unbooted Cat5e and Cat6 unshielded.